everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you. Now, this trainer is rank 6, but this was actually at the beginning of the season, so these are still pretty competitive battles. And the trainer actually has a Twitter and a YouTube channel, so definitely go ahead and check them out in the description down below. So he is using Shiftry with Azumel and a Alolan Marowak. And Shiftry, you guys know Shiftry, it's such an amazing Pokemon. We've seen it with the Caleb Double Grass line, but it's also good by itself, right? It's good as a lead, it's good as a safe switch, it's just good in general. It could sometimes beat its counters depending on what they are. For example, it could do well with Foul Play against Altaria and Swampert. So, right now we do have a beautiful shiny Azumel versus this Altaria, so really good situation. The Sky Attack's not doing too much. Ice Beam is coming out. Will this Ice Beam be shielded by the Altaria? It's possible. Yep, Altaria will shield that Ice Beam. And Altaria is going to go ahead and probably go for another Sky Attack. Oh, he got to the Ice Beam but wasn't able to click on it in time. So this Azumel will go ahead and shield that. And wait for the switch. It does come into an Azumel, switching into the Shiftry to go for the Leaf Blade. So this Leaf Blade is going to connect. Does a tremendous amount of damage, honestly. Another Leaf Blade coming out, so before the Ice Beam or Play Rough, we'll be able to knock out this Azumel just fine. So able to take that out. In comes Altaria. So Altaria, again, as I said, Foul Play, going to connect, going to do a good amount of damage to this Altaria. Already did its job, right? And it got it very low. The Altaria does have to throw. Honestly, you could shield and probably farm down. Oh, it looks like that's what he's going to do. I don't know that I would have done that, maybe. But it looks like it's working out because he was successfully able to farm down, and he does throw this Leaf Blade. So beautiful play, beautiful game. Not knocking it out, but able to switch in and go for the Hydro Pump. This is a Hydro Pump Ice Beam variant over the Play Rough Ice Beam. So that Hydro Pump will just knock it out, and he'll be able to take that game. So beautiful game. Yeah, really well played, right? I mean, there's nothing else to say. Really well played. So we'll have to see how the next game goes. Yeah, it looks like he was trying out different teams, which makes a lot of sense. So let's see how this next game goes. But I don't know how he's doing right now. I don't know what rank he is currently. But, okay, bad matchup. So it looks like it's charging up and maybe it's switching. Yeah, going to charge up a lot of energy and then bail into a Azumel. The opponent switches into, this is not a Shadow Grotto, but a regular Razor Leaf Grotto. We have seen Grottos before, usually Shadow on the Bastiodon double Razor Leaf team that people don't like. But it looks like this is a standalone one. It is going to go ahead and go for the charge attack. Is it Body Slam? It is Body Slam. Going to connect. And then this Ice Beam is coming out. Will the opponent give up that final shield to knock out this Azumel? Nope. Oh, it looks like it's going to be able to knock it out anyway because that Ice Beam did not knock out the Grotto. So which one is coming in? Probably the Marowak? No, going to bring in the Shiftry. That actually makes sense. Trying to farm down, able to farm down. So has a lot of energy. Immediately going for the Foul Play, knowing that the Altaria is going to come back in. Altaria does shield, but another Foul Play is going to come through. Let's see what the Altaria decides to do. I think they're out of shield. It does take that, and in comes a Alolan Marowak to catch this charge attack. So it is going to go ahead and give up the shield, not wanting to take that damage. So this Marowak has to get to a Shadow Ball. The switch coming in with the Azumel, still have to go for the Shadow Ball. I mean, it does a pretty good amount of damage, but obviously the bubbles are going to be super effective. You need a couple more. You need another Shadow Ball and a Bone Club to knock out the Azumel. So, okay, Shadow Ball coming out. This Shadow Ball is going to connect, right? So, it does connect, and this Azumel is going for the charge attack. Will the Marowak shield? It does decide to give up that shield. Going to be an Ice Beam, but wanting to try and knock out this Azumel. Oh, maybe trying to switch, but not able to do so. That's a little bit unfortunate. Ice Beam coming out. That actually doesn't even KO. Bringing in Shiftry to farm down with Snarl. And out comes Altaria. As I said, Shiftry could beat its counters. As you can see right now, Foul Play going into Altaria, able to knock it out and take that game. So, hey, really well played. Really well played. Able to win that one. Beautiful game. So let's jump into the next one. Yeah, really well played, man. I am really curious what his rating is, as I said. At the moment, maybe I'll try to find out. I don't know. Maybe I'll contact the trainer. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how the next game goes. Okay, a Shadow Victreebel. This could be the double Razor Leaf team that I was talking about earlier with Bastiodon. Again, I know a lot of people don't like it, which is understandable. Okay, going for the foul play. Will the Victory Bell shield? It does shield, but I guess too risky to bait, perhaps. Able to get to another foul play, so that makes a lot of sense why you wouldn't bait. So now, will it double shield? It might. It does not double shield, knocking out that Shadow Victory Bell in one hit. Going to bring in Mew. Okay, so Mew is coming in. Maybe this is not the Bastiodon line, but who knows? We'll see. So that Mew has Shadow Claw. It could have any move. It probably has Wild Charge. I mean, it's hard to say what move Mew has, honestly. It could have anything under the sun. Gonna be Ice Beam. Okay, so maybe a bait, maybe... I have no idea what other move it has. Maybe it has Overheat. I have absolutely no idea. So Mew is going to shield that up, and the switch comes in into that Alolan Marowak. Out comes Bastiodon. So it is the Bastiodon with one Razor Leaf. Sometimes you see Bastiodon double Razor Leaf uses. Sometimes you see Bastiodon, Shadow Victory Bell, and another Pokemon. Usually I think it's Defense Deoxys, but it could be Azumarill. It could be, in this case, Mew, right? So this Alolan Marowak going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. That will get the Bastiodon low. Looks like a little bit of lag. Bastiodon able to finish off that Alolan Marowak. In comes Azumarill. Azumarill going to be able to take this attack and farm down with Bubble. So it does take that attack just fine. And as I said, farm it down with Bubble. So in comes that Mew going for a charge attack. Again, if it's Wild Charge, it's going to one-shot, so you gotta shield. It is, so Ice Beam, Wild Charge. Nice shield coming in from that Azumarill. So we're gonna go ahead and go for the Ice Beam right now. That will be enough to finish off the Mew and take that game, so really well played. Very, very close game. I didn't know who was gonna win. It was kind of going back and forth, but able to win that one. So let's see how the next game goes. But that was really great. That was really great. Yeah, so it's Shiftry into Fire Fang, Shadow, Mawile. So this is not a good situation. Both the moves are resisted. You gotta bail into the Azumarill. Out comes, okay, another Shadow. Is this a triple Shadow team? Shadow Skunk Tank. So, yeah, really good Pokemon. I mean, it looks like this one has Poison Jab, but it could also have Bite as well. So, okay, Azumarill going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Pump, going for the hard-hitting move right out of the gate, you know, ready to go. So what's this Skunk Tank going to do? It's going to go for a charge attack. Azumarill might want to shield. Yep, going to shield, going to be a crunch, but that Shadow would have done a lot. Honestly, I wanted to try Shadow Skunk Tank myself, to be honest with you. So Ice Beam coming out, that will be enough to KO. So that Shadow Skunk Tank does go down. I guess it's kind of spicy, but it's still a really good... I mean, it's really powerful. So, anyway, in comes the opposing Azumarill. Does this one have Play Rough? Probably an Ice Beam anyway, because it still might be enough to KO. Going to be that Ice Beam. It is actually... I don't think it KO'd. In comes Shiftry, going for the Leaf Blade. This Shiftry needs to get to his second Leaf Blade, though, and I think he'll be able to do so. So, let's see. Will he be able to do so? No, he will not be able to do so. This Ice Beam is going to be connecting. That barely does not knock out Shiftry. Out comes that Mawile. Okay, you have to bring in... the Alolan Marowak makes sense because it is doing super effective damage as well as resisting the Fire Fang, right? So Power Punch, not doing much either. So this Bone Club coming out. Will this be enough to knock out the Fire Fang Mawile? It will not, but another Fire Spin will be able to knock it out. And in comes Azumarill. Okay, switching out, going for the Hydro Pump immediately. I think this Hydro Pump is enough to KO, but even if it isn't... Oh, the shield. Oh, yeah, the shield. The opponent still had a shield, okay? So bringing in this Alolan Marowak, able to get to the Shadow Ball before the Hydro Pump. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. So the Marowak is able to seal that deal. But, hey, another great game, man. Another great game. So we'll have to see. Does he go 5-0 in this? I think there's one more game, right? One more game. So let's see how it plays out. But yeah, some difficult games. I thought he might have been in trouble in a couple of them, but still able to pull it on out. So it's going to be Shiftry versus, okay, Beautiful Lead, Shadow Swampert. So this Swampert's going to bail. It has to bail unless if it's going for Sludge Wave. Looks like this Shiftry, oh, it's going to go ahead and shield. Yeah, Shiftry could have gotten off Leaf Blade, but was expecting the switch. I totally understand. So charging up the 2 Leaf Blades, yes, he shielded the Earthquake. That still would have done a lot to Shiftry. Plus, he can get off 2 Leaf Blades. Will the switch come out? No, Swampert is still not switching. Staying in like a boss, fighting this Shiftry. Double shielded. absolutely insane because another Leaf Blade is coming out. So using both shields and still losing the Pokemon. So that's really unfortunate for the opponent. In comes Bastiodon. Is this another Razor Leaf user in the back? We'll have to see. So going for the Leaf Blade. So has back-to-back Leaf Blades ready to go, able to go for one. It is neutral damage. It doesn't do too much. It's okay damage. So another Leaf Blade comes out. And yeah, just chunking away, right? Just chunking away so the bubbles can take it out a lot faster. Maybe you don't have to go for Hydro Pump. You can go for Ice Beam with a Zoom Arrow. We'll have to see. Actually shielding that up, very good play because now another Leaf Blade is coming out. So now you should be able to farm down with Bubble. So it looks like that Zoomel is coming out and does just that. So in comes Shadow Raikou. Let's go. I actually shoutcasted a Shadow Raikou. So Shadow Raikou, let's go. But no shield on the opponent's end. Ice Beam is doing a tremendous amount of damage. Going for a charge attack, definitely Wild Charge. Does this KO? It's got to. Yeah, I was about to say, it's definitely got to. In comes Shiftry, going for the Leaf Blade. And this is going to be enough to knock out that Shadow Raikou, no doubt about it, and take that game. And that was a great game, and that's going to be it. That's a 5-0. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a good day. Bye.